What's up, guys? It's JACCO.JOYS here, back again with another video. This one is going to be about our 2022 gun collection so far. Now I'm going to start off with the small guns, and our first one is going to be my very first firearm purchase, which would be the FN 509. Everything is clear. I believe this is the mid-size, 15 round capacity, and I really like this for my first gun. I chose this over a Glock mostly, well, when I was in the gun store, it was a Glock available that I could have purchased, but I don't know which gen it was, but I did not like the hand grip and the texturing. As you can see this, I can change out the back straps. I know you can do that with a Glock too, but it's just like fresh out the box. I just enjoyed holding it. It's got a 15 round capacity, and I really like the tall sights, which I think they're like tritium, so they glow in nighttime if you charge them in the daytime. But this was a very good purchase, and I would recommend this for anything. I mean, the trigger is pretty dang smooth. I mean, well, of course, that wasn't the trigger. But you just pull it, wall, crisp. It's like, once you get to that wall, it's pretty, you gotta add it to there. But I mean, I like it. I really do. For a first firearm purchase, 15 rounds, and it's made by FN, so it's pretty reliable. And also, had to get an extended mag for it. Extended mag holds, I believe, 24. I mean, 24 in this size gun. Like, this is how it looks. I just painted this red because when I'm bored, I get to painting stuff. I can't help that. So there we go with that, with the 24. Now to go for my next handgun purchase. Now, my next handgun purchase was this Garrison Regard MC. Now this is a Beretta clone. Really love it. I mean, most of the reason why I purchased it was a full-size firearm. Holds 18 rounds. That's the standard capacity for this. I mean, it's double single action. I really love that. Like this trigger pull, you can just, it's so freaking smooth. It's literally like really light. Now, if you want to do a long one, you can. And one of my other favorite ones, it has a safety and a decocker, which you don't see a lot of guns really have now. Well, I don't. I love that. You can just safety, do whatever you want. It's really great. And also what I got for this was 33 round magazine. As you can see, I have a habit of painting my, extended magazines. Just something I do when I get bored. Really love this gun. The texturing, I think I'm gonna change the straps to something else, because I mean it has like the little G and everything on there. But love this gun. Really love it. It just feels really good in the hand. You can hold it. Love this one. Now, the next one I'm going to be bringing out is my wife's first handgun. Had to help her pick it out. And let me just go ahead and say, it's a clean one. She got the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield 2.0. It's clear and everything. It comes with an 8-round magazine and everything. Trigger is really good. Really smooth, and it feels fantastic in the hand. You can really get a hand on it. They're really great for EDC, like everyday carry. It's very good for concealment. Now, I would have to say my only gripe with this firearm would have to be the capacity and the multiple safeties. Multiple safeties is something I see is getting in the way. But for a first-time gun owner, if you want to have some safeties on there so you know it's not going to hurt anybody, it's not going to jump out and start doing bad stuff, you can have that safety on there. It's going to stop all that. But I like it. I'm really glad my wife got this for her first gun. Now, we're going to get into the bigger firearms. Let me see. We're going to start with my first rifle, which would have to be the M&P Shield 2.0. Why did I say 2.0? I meant Shield. Why am I saying Shield? I'm sorry, M&P. Still stuck on my wife's gun. This is the Smith & Wesson Sport 2. Now, this one I bought like peak COVID pandemic. Everybody was buying up guns, ammo. It's just, I needed to get my hands on a rifle, and I overpaid like a son of a gun for this one. Literally. This was about 800 and some change after tax. I mean, still, you need a rifle. I feel like every American should have a rifle. I mean, I'm glad I have it now. I really think the AR-15 is a very multi-platform. Like, you got all this modularity. You have places to put Picatinny rails, like along here, the bottom. I added me a little BCM, little slightly angled vertical grip. This is a little sight I just got from Amazon. I think it was like less than $50. So I was like, cool. It works pretty well for what I wanted to do. The sights, I believe, was for Amazon and everything. Forgive me, I don't have all the Gucci gear on this. I mean, this was pandemic, and I was lucky enough to get my hands on a rifle, I feel like. But I'm glad I have it. I'm really glad I have it. I mean, it's smooth, it's basic, it's what you needed to do. And I'm just think every American should own a rifle. Now we're going to get into the next purchase. And that would have to be my AR-15 pistol. Pretty much the same thing as the one before. I had to add little things on there. I mean, Amazon sights because I just like the way they look, and I don't want to spend $80-something on more sights again because I didn't like the last ones. Now this one is, well, it's shorter than an AR-15, and I would have to say if you are going to purchase an AR-15 pistol, you have to take into account this is a whole lot flashier and a whole lot louder. So you might want to get a suppressor, or what I have on it, that would be a sound forwarder. Now this is what I use for the range, so you know I don't blow people's eardrums out beside me, and so I don't get a lot of hate, basically, because you're going to be pretty obnoxious if you take this to the range. Everyone is going to be slightly annoyed with how loud you are. Now this one I got set up for a home defense configuration. Got the don't tread on me and everything. A little light and laser thing. I don't know if you can see that. So that works pretty well with a pressure switch, so I think that works well for a home defense gun. But yeah, this is my AR-15 pistol made by Radical Arms. I mean, I really suggest getting it. I mean, I love it so far. It was around $700, so yeah, I would go ahead and put your hands on that. Now, next one, I'm just gonna go ahead and just show off my wife's AR-15. And the reason I had to show this one off next after the AR-15 pistol is because my wife is beating me in the AR-15 rifle game. So this is her Radical Arms AR-15 rifle. I have the pistol version. She grabbed the rifle version. As you can see, got a free float handguard. I love it. I mean, look at all these freaking spots for Picatinny and everything. She has a little red dot on there that works wonders. I mean, it works great for what we use it for, going to the range and everything. We got some Fab Defense little flip-up sights and stuff, so I forgot how you activate. I think you just flip them up. A little rough. But yeah, this is what I aspire to turn my M&P rifle into. It's really nice. I really love her rifle. I just love the feel of it and everything. Once again, I feel like every American should own a rifle. That's sort of what this country was built on and how we kept our freedom and gained it in the first place. Now that'll be all for my wife's beautiful outdoing me AR-15. Now it's time for us to get on to what I really like. Shotgun. Now this was a Radical, not made by the rifle Radical. This is a completely different Radical. It's like spelt with a like RADICAL, something like that. Now this is the P13. Oh, it says it right there. It's a RADILKAL, made in Turkey. So it's a pretty good shotgun. It's like 5+1. I feel like everyone should own a shotgun because it's so modular. You can have different shotgun shells in it, like double-aught buck, bird shot, even dragon's breath if, I don't know, you're fighting a knight. But yeah, I like this. I mean, it's a good little shotgun. I mean, that should scare people off alone. Now, I would have to say the only problem I'm having with this shotgun would have to be firing, I would say, the plastic shells. And now, the plastic shells, I don't know how I would explain that. This is made by SAR USA. Some cheap little double-aught buck. Pretty good, but they don't run well in this shotgun at least. It's just extracting them can be pretty troublesome. So I had to steer away from these. I steer away from these for my home defense. I sadly had to put some bird shot in it for the time being. You know, something that would cycle very reliably. But yeah, this is the shotgun so far. That's the only gripe I have with it. And yeah, I guess this will be it for my 12 gauge shotgun. You should get one of these too. They're fun too. All right. That's going to stay there. Next is going to be my little plinker. Now, the reason I say little plinker is because this is my Henry 22 lever action. This is very fun to take to the range. I mean, it's 22, no recoil. You're basically just punching holes in paper with like a laser. That's all. Like a little bit of ballpoint laser. Just deep, deep, deep. No recoil at all. The reason I say this is more of just a plinker is I wouldn't imagine myself using this for home defense if I had to. Because if you've seen a 22 round, I would not... I wouldn't put my life in his hands, but I mean, a bullet is a bullet and a gun is a gun. So if that's what you have, that's what you use. Yeah, just love it. And plus, it's a little cowboy gun. Who doesn't like a little ka-chunk in their life? You know what I mean? Just ka-chunk, get off the train, that type of stuff. I'm sorry, I've been playing Red Dead Redemption. So yeah, this would be my 22, which, I mean, come on, everyone needs a 22. I think so. I mean, it's cheap to shoot. I mean, I got like 500 rounds of 22 for like $39. That's a pretty good deal to me. If I can get like 200 rounds, wait, no, it was not 200. Wasn't it 500? 500 rounds for like $40. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little off on that one. I'm a little gun happy because I think we're going to be going to the range pretty soon. That's why I have all these. But yeah, this is the gun collection so far. We plan on expanding it in the new year. And we will have some more videos coming, maybe with some gun content and maybe with some new stuff. So you'll have to subscribe, like, and overall be here with us to see it. And that's JACCO.JOYS signing off.